Yo, what up? Oh shit, they can't hear you. 1 second. Scuffed? Scuffed moment. Alright. They can hear
Hello.
now.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up? Welcome back to the Chinos Show, episode 37. It's a big day.
Very big day.
I
Things been
gotta...
happening for one of us.
Yeah. Well, for two of us. Well, one of us that are here.
Yeah.
Let me, I gotta fix some microphone settings real fast, so don't mind me. But welcome back to the Chinos Show, where we get shit done, even in the worst conditions. I feel like I'm super loud. I'm really peaking with everything I
A
say.
little louder for me in Discord, but I don't know about.
I could just
I mean,
turn this knob a little bit, and that might help. But I'm more concerned about the noise gate being bad. Yeah, the gain seems better now. Yeah, I feel like I'm peaking. Let me just... Windows is really funky when it comes to microphones. I shouldn't be peaking anymore. I'm in the yellow now, and if I get really close, it goes red. This should be fine, right? Damn, this song is loud. I feel like just everything's louder, because
Yeah.
I reset up my PC.
knock your sound card around a little bit.
No, I think I just plugged my USB shit into different ports, and so I had to reinstall drivers and just forgot all the settings I had. Welcome back to the Chino Show, where I'm gonna have to cut the VOD because I didn't hit record and I don't want to re-say everything we just said. So, YouTubers, you're getting the full Twitch experience this time around. Because I'm lazy. And don't want to press record right now and then have the video be funky and start weird, so... Welcome, YouTubers, to the full experience. Let's hit some things before we get into any kind of conversation. Obviously Blaine not here. I'll be honest, I don't know where Blaine is. But if he shows up, he'll show up later. Second thing, it's been pretty warm recently. It rained a little bit. Thank you for the resub, Badger. Almost the full year with Prime Gaming. Thank you very much, Badger. What was I saying? Oh yeah, weather's been pretty warm. It did rain a little bit yesterday down here where I just moved to. The last
Been looking rainy today, but I don't guess.
the last thing is that I moved yesterday into this new apartment, and so that's why things are a little scuffed today, probably. But we're here. Never skip a beat on the Chino Show.
So weird how you have a mirror right behind you.
Dude, it's actually kind of awesome. Like, it's super pog. I like the way it looks on camera. At first I was like, that's gonna be so weird, but it's actually super pog.
I was like, oh, whose room is over there? Whose desk is that?
It's all me.
That is,
Hello, everybody.
That's the POV.
Yeah, you can see the stream
middle
view on the...
experience.
You can't see my mouse really, you can see it now on the contrast. You can see the streamer view over here on the right with Streamlabs OBS. Huge. So I've been trying to think of some ideas for the podcast moving forward. There's one secret thing that I won't address aloud right now. One really big component to the podcast that'll change pretty soon. Either next week or the following week, probably. But now that I'm in this new space, I'm thinking about doing a common area setup more often rather than the Discord multiple camera thing that we do, like the Discord call thing. Because Blaine and I live in the same town now. Well, primarily we will live in the same town. Not this week, but anyway. And so he could come here, and we can sit on the couch out in the living room, and we could do it that way with a wide mic in between everyone that would be there at the whoever the guest would be or whatever. We could all sit in the same room.
Casting couch.
Yeah, on the casting couch. So there is that I want to experiment with in this place. But yeah, there's also some technical things that I want to fuck with or learn about. There's a thing that I didn't know about called like Twitch Music Library or something, where you can just connect this app that Twitch has to your stream account and just be like, play music over my stream, and it'll play DMCA free music. And it's not bad music either. Like, there's some good shit. I was watching one of my old buddies stream and he had that feature on. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is so cool. And especially if we're not in Discord primarily anymore, it'll be useful to be able to put music on the stream, and it'll also make it to where we don't have to hear it in the Discord call while talking to each other if we are on Discord, because it'll only be playing on the stream and nowhere else, if that's what we want it to be like. So I think it's pretty pog. I think it's a great idea. So I'll look into it. Other than that, I mean, yeah. Future of the podcast. That's what it's looking like. That's the State of the Union address at week 37.
Yeah.
State of the podcast.
We should get. Oh man, we should get like a back seat of a car. Have that as like the pod couch.
Oh, like
I think that'd be pretty cool. Like
that would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Yeah,
it'd be kind of a funny little.
It'd be hot, and it'd probably be a waste of gas to sit in there for an hour every week. Or like it would add up, but like it's a cool concept. I think we could just like go to a junkyard and get like saw off half of a car.
Yeah. Yo, dude, that'd be awesome.
That would be so fucking cool, actually.
Find Chino. Really tie it all together.
That would actually tie everything together. That would be fucking awesome. Yo, I'm writing that down. That's going in the far future, like years down the line podcast notes. Wow, that's brilliant.
Like the back of a van, the van or something that he found his crowbar in or whatever.
Yeah.
If there was a place where you just
the van that he found his crowbar in.
Yeah.
That's good.
If there was ever a place to find somebody who can just tell somebody, hey, I want you to saw off half this car for me and put it on that trailer.
I'm sure there are already cars that have been salvaged in that way at that lot.
Maybe.
Damn, that's a good idea.
Where would you put it though?
We could also do like, if we start doing it in person, we could have like a chroma key effect, where we chroma key in us being in a junkyard or something, and that would be so much less effort, but it wouldn't look nearly as good probably, and we couldn't wear green in front of the camera either.
It'd be awesome, actually.
That would be cool.
Just a couch in a junkyard and some dudes chilling on it.
Yeah, we should just invest in some scrap metal and shit like that, and put a couch with a bunch of like rusted old scrap metal-y like vehicles and stuff behind us.
Yeah.
I know, Caleb, I know you've watched and listened to The Yard, Ludwig's podcast, or I guess Ludwig and Prue's podcast. And you know how they like built that room in their attic to look like it's outdoors and stuff?
Yeah.
We could do something very similar, except it would be like, you know, scrapyardy instead of like a front lawn.
Yeah, we could do that.
Damn. That'd be cool as fuck. Damn, this episode's gonna turn into us daydreaming about the future.
Man.
As you can tell, we have our sexy new guest back with us again, Mr. Rhythm. Rhythm, how you doing today? Good to hear. Good to hear. Glad you could be here with us today.
So into the meat and potatoes of the podcast.
Yeah.
So imagine a toilet bowl as like 4 quadrants, you know, and then the center is the water.
Okay.
And so which quadrant or section do you aim for?
I aim for. Are we talking like they're
imagine math.
Cartesian? I aim
Yeah,
for
Cartesian.
quadrant 2, the top left.
I do 3.
Thanks for the
left.
follow, Grizzly125. Appreciate it. Sorry, you do what?
Bottom left 3.
Bottom left.
And if there's anybody who says
Okay.
5 center,
Okay.
they're insane. Like, I only do that as a meme to make it sound like I'm frying chicken.
So there is. So I do alternate between 2 and 3. If it's really late at night and I don't want to wake people, I do 3, the bottom left corner. Because if you're in 2, toward the end, your stream will start to drip down toward the water.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you do it in the bottom in the first place, it'll not drip down in the water because you're already aiming lower than that, and then it'll just kind of always be silent because you're hitting the whatever. I can't think of what's what toilets are made out of for some reason right now. But
Porcelain?
yeah, porcelain. Yeah.
Where are you supposed to aim on urinals? Like, where are you supposed to?
I don't know, because no matter what, you're gonna splash piss on yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I always try to like find the most, you know.
Thank you. Thank you,
fluid
Grizzly.
dynamics perfect.
I can't reciprocate because, at least right now, your username doesn't ring a bell to me. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but thank you. I appreciate that message. Yeah, urinals suck
They really kind of do.
in a lot of ways.
You know, the only good like receptacle is if you ever go to like a really, you know, country boy type bar or someplace like that in the middle of nowhere where they just like don't have the, you know, they just have a place that's been open since the 70s and like have had the same bathroom since then. They just have like a trough sometimes with a pipe in the bottom of it.
I've
That's
heard.
the only good way to piss.
I disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree. I think toilets
Why
are
not,
the
bro?
ultimate way to piss
Yeah, I guess so.
because you don't have to try, but if you want to try, you can. You once took my job all because you went to an after party? I once took your job. Took my job? What the fuck?
Alright, we're playing Clue now.
Yeah,
Who
now we're
is this
playing
guy
Clue.
and where did he use the pipe in the library?
Took
Or
my
did he
job.
use- I mean, what jobs have you had?
The only jobs I've had are Domino's, and I was a math tutor. I once took your job. That's such like a mysterious way to
Yeah.
word that.
I feel like this is a letter you get that's like made up of magazine clippings of letters.
Yeah.
And they're like about to say that they like kidnapped your wife or something.
Drumline head section leader can't help but string you along. String. Took my job. Oh my god. Fucking. I'm thinking this is Aaron. Took the
Oh, a bit.
the lead guitar Rad Dragon
Oh.
spot. Is that who this is? That's fucking nuts. Oh, let's go. Yo, that was a good the string you along hint was very good. I appreciate that hint. That was the perfect amount of difficulty for a hint to be.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
God damn. Welcome to the Chinos show, Aaron. Nice to see you. Where were we? That was a fun tangent. My brain is satisfied with that. Unless I'm wrong. Unless they're just lying.
Yeah, who
I guess I
knows?
could just go to their Twitch profile and see. Maybe. It's okay. I'm not that invested. Ah, I was right. That's sick. Alright, back to the meat and potatoes. Yeah, urinals are definitely trash.
I feel like they can be good. I like the ones that like are built into the floor, and there's like a long porcelain
Yeah,
wall.
I guess.
I don't know though.
I hate the
I,
ones with the really old looking metal grate, and they don't put like the cakes on top,
yeah,
because they just, you feel so dirty pissing in a
I've
urinal.
recently discovered like the cake, like material above it that's like
Hmm.
kind of all jagged and shit. It
Yeah.
kind of,
You're
it's
talking
like have
like
you?
the like ones that look like a floor mat?
Yeah, it kind of like traps any liquid, doesn't let it splash out too much, but it still does. Like
Yeah.
it
Well,
just,
it splashes off the, it's the impact from the tip of your penis to the wall. That impact causes some splash already.
yeah, yeah. I'm saying if you just aim directly at the cake, it's like pretty minimal splashing.
I
I've just
disagree. I think you get maximum splashing if you piss
It's
like
like they
that.
design those plastic covers to be like they try to make them as good as they can at like the stopping splashing and stuff like that.
It's probably what it is for, yeah, but it's also probably
Yeah,
to smell nice. Because you
that
know that
too.
shit's scented.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is for.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, man. Wearing shorts at the urinal is nightmarish. Aiming at the mesh mat is the only thing that helps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I used to aim like on the curve of the side to try to get it like
To
laminar
like,
flow
yeah,
down,
go down the
and
ramp.
but it still splashes and shit. It's yeah, the
Yeah,
mat is like the only way to go.
yeah. I don't like urinals. Urinals are definitely dirty. Toilets are the optimal way to use the bathroom. Urinals are efficient, don't get me wrong. They have
Yeah,
their place, but if you're looking for clean, not the way to go. Porta potties, while they smell really bad, contain waste very well. Because
yeah,
the basin is larger than the hole, whereas like a toilet, the bowl's like the same size as the basin you're pissing into. And with a urinal, it's like negative space basically because it just comes right back out at you because
yeah.
you're pissing laterally. So
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know. I'm not a toilet engineer, unfortunately.
could be.
Yeah, it could be.
You could live your
Imagine being
dream.
that guy. Go to school for 4 years, learn about fluid dynamics and shit, and then all you do is make toilets for a living.
That'd be sick.
Hey, there's a job for everybody.
Somebody in the world is even more passionate than we are about this subject, and
Get 'em on.
they're gonna make a difference in this
We gotta
world.
find them on Twitter and then get them on the pod.
Do we have any toilet engineering experts that can come onto our show to talk about toilets, please?
Open letter.
Is anyone a urinal pissing expert? Can you teach us the optimal way to piss in a urinal? Oh, man, I have had a long last 3 days. Very long. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've been really busy since Thursday, or Wednesday, whenever we went camping. Is that
We left Thursday.
okay? So Thursday, I've been busy since then, man. Oh fuck, we can talk about our camping trip. Blaine would have instantly brought that up
Yeah.
if he were
that
on
was-
here.
Yeah.
That shit already slipped my mind because of how busy I've been moving in. Dude, if you're ever DTF with some of the boys in your life, go camping for a day or two.
Yeah. Go to a state park that lets you fish without a license on the coast and shit.
Dude,
Because you don't pay money for a license for like a year, and you get to go fishing. And then you can be DTF with the boys and actually act on it.
yep.
Unlike most of us in life who are going through life DTF with all the boys, never acting on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we fished a little bit.
I think we fished like what, 6 or 8 hours worth of fishing?
Yeah, total. In like, what,
And
probably about 24 hours.
yeah,
of
about
doing it.
24 hours.
Yeah, it's all in a day's work. Then we swing setted for like an hour, so I mean, where's the rest of the day going?
It was a lot more tiring than I thought it would be. To swing on a fucking swing set.
Yeah, I know.
I think
Dude, yeah,
I think
children are
you
built
know,
different.
being 80 pounds heavier than the last time I swung a swing set probably has something to do with that.
Yeah, that's a lot of momentum to build up.
Yeah. But it was fun. I felt like I was on top of the world for a moment. Every time I reached the peak of my swing, you know, it felt like the world stopped
Yeah.
for a brief moment every
Felt
time.
truly alive. But
Dude, we got bullied by some little kids. They ran us off the playground
yeah,
one
they got us
time.
out of there quick.
It was so sad.
That's the cycle of life, though.
Yeah. That's what it means to be a Gen Z. You see a kid walk toward you and you're like, man, I lost, and then you give up. What the fuck is this Oriental music that we're listening to?
I don't know. You chose the
It's some
playlist.
video game playlist, but this is not the vibe I was trying to go for
music
tonight.
for studying. I don't think we're studying here.
Is it music for studying like 22 or something?
Episode 20, yeah.
Wow. Oh. Yeah, dude, I had to buy a router.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have a unprotected like public network at the apartment complex.
Oh, is that what
And my-
you make these in?
Yeah, and my Internet of Things doesn't work on a network like that. Like, it just isn't compatible.
Mhm.
It would also be a nightmare even if it was compatible, because then someone in an apartment like half a mile away from this one on the other end of the complex would be able to cast music to my Google Home whenever they wanted. So it's for the best. We found the cheapest fucking router of all time, and it works great. Like, it was on clearance at Best Buy for $50. And it's got like
Not bad.
almost gigabit 5G speed, so it's pretty fucking good.
Wow.
I'm happy with it. It's just sitting right here. For the first time, my PC is plugged in Ethernet.
Nice.
Well, this one's plugged in Ethernet for the first time. Very nice. Hopefully we don't drop random frames anymore from my Wi-Fi card being shite.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It was never a huge deal, except for that one time. That one time was a real trip. I need to remember to download the Twitch VOD when this is over, because I never hit record. Man, I've got people offering me cookies and shit. Now that I moved here, like housewarming cookies and shit like
Neighbors?
that. Not the neighbors, but like people who live down here that I know are like,
I
hey, you're in
see.
town, I baked you some cookies, when can I bring them to you? It's like, wow,
Wow.
dude. I've never felt more welcome somewhere in my life. But I haven't even been here a day. Or like 2 people offer me cookies. I'm getting some cookies tomorrow from a high school friend, and then probably also tomorrow getting more cookies at someone else's apartment.
Man, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
All the high school friends at my college just don't even talk to me.
Yeah. I feel like this is a more friendly campus.
Probably, yeah. Mine, yeah.
There's a little more stuck-up-ish vibe, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like everyone's in their own lane kind of a thing. I'm spending this
Yeah.
much money, do not get in the way of my education, or I'm gonna fail.
Well, I guess I have some more friends who are going to this school now.
That's true, yeah.
Anyways.
I'm cold.
Dude, whenever I got my vaccine, right,
Mhm.
for the COVID,
Yeah.
I got my second dose and they didn't even, like, fill out my card or anything.
Your
They
card?
just, like, yeah, like, they didn't even fill it out. But
That
now I need to,
sucks.
like,
You
I
can
need to
probably
go back
request one.
there. Well, they filled out the first dose. and I had
Oh,
it.
I got
But
you.
then the second dose, they didn't even say anything about it. I just left. So now I think I need to go back there and say, hey, do you have any, like, record of me being here and getting that?
do you
shot?"
have a, like, primary physician of any kind?
No, not really.
Well, you had to get a meningitis shot, right, for college?
Yeah, I don't know who.
So
I think I went to a
some-
clinic or something.
Some doctor has record of all your shots on record, and they put the COVID shot on there.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was surprised when I got my shot record to apply to school here,
Mm.
that my COVID vaccine was on there because I didn't like
Oh,
tell
yeah.
my doctor that I got it, but it just was on there. I guess because it's linked to my social number or my ID or something.
Yeah, I got something in the mail. I don't know what it's about though. It was like
Yeah,
some immunization record thing.
you can probably just request a shot record from your doctor and it'll probably be on there, and that's proof enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the very least, that's one thing you could do.
The only thing it's going to help me with is getting out of weekly testing at my university, which isn't a big deal.
Weekly is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it's like I've been doing that for the past 2 semesters now.
I feel you. Sorry, I found these goggles on my desk, so I'm putting them on. Now you
So
can
did your
see
furniture
all
still
the...
figured out?
What's up?
Did you get your furniture figured out for that apartment?
Yeah. Yeah, it actually wasn't too difficult. We just had to brainstorm for like a minute. Like, we had to move the bed a little bit.
Oh,
We
yeah.
shifted it to a different corner.
Hmm.
So that... Oh, are you talking about how... I know what you're asking. The furniture
Oh,
is
yeah.
set up in a way that I like. That's what I was trying to say just then. Yeah, so the guy... Okay, I'll tell this story because it's kind of funny. So, the apartment complex I moved into is furnished when you move in. But I have lived in multiple places, and I have some furniture of my own that I know suits my needs really well. Particularly this shelf to my right that's wide enough to fit my TV on it, and this desk has a lot of storage space and can fit all of my stuff. Whereas the ones that they furnish are kind of skinny and wouldn't quite do the job. So I emailed them a few days before I moved in, and I said, hey, can I bring my own furniture and have you guys move out the provided furniture? And they were like, well, you missed the deadline for this. You should do it at least a week before you move in. So there's nothing we could do, but you can try to email this other guy. He might be able to help you. And I was like, damn, that sucks because I'm bringing it anyway and it's just going to get in the way. So then I emailed the guy and he answered me and he was like, yeah, I actually went ahead and told them, like, you did miss the deadline, but I went ahead and told the maintenance guys to move all the furniture out of there for you. And I was like, all of it? You're moving like, I didn't bring a bed. Okay, I did not bring a bed with me. Ironically enough, that's literally the only thing that's in here, though. Caleb, is the bed. Everything else I replaced.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, I had to like frantically email them back and like tell my roommate to leave a note on the door being like, please don't take anything but the desk. Yeah, I just have I have a dresser and a table sitting in in storage spots now because they're too big to make sense in here now. But yeah, it's all set up well now. But that was a funny little hiccup that came up. God, this piano music's so profound.
Yeah, it really is. What game is it even from, you think?
I couldn't tell you.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's so weird. I don't know
It's
what game
so,
it put
like-
into.
It's so emotional, man. Wow. Like, there's some really deep emotional shit going on. And
Yeah, this is definitely a big cutscene.
yeah, wow. It's beautiful, but like, this vibe is too deep for me right now. I'm trying to tell lighthearted stories. Fuck, I don't even know what I was talking about before furniture came up.
I don't remember either.
But
I need to get some furniture for my room. All I have is a bed frame and like 2 nightstands that I keep closing.
at that house,
Yeah, that's it. And the room is like kind of large to have just that. I think I might get a rug. Might tie it all
rugs,
together.
dude, rugs are so good at tying things together.
Yeah.
If you're ever like, man, my room is like, what's wrong with my room? Like, I'm trying to decorate and like it just doesn't feel finished. If you don't have a rug, get a rug. Instantly makes your room feel so cozy.
Yeah, they're just kind of expensive though.
They are for what
I could
it
probably find, like, a
is.
cheap one somewhere.
I think I got a like 5x3 foot rug or something, and it was like $40 or something like that. I don't remember anymore, but it was somewhere in that realm. it's our living room rug here now. The thing about a rug though is that as long as you don't let it get really disgusting, it'll last you basically your entire life.
Yeah.
As long as you vacuum it every few years, I guess, at the least.
Probably
Like-
more than that for a bedroom rug.
For a bedroom rug, yeah. But like, yeah,
Oh,
it's. I think they're worth the price as long as you don't get rid of it for some reason. As long as you don't ruin it,
Yeah.
like
My problem
spill
is-
a bunch of shit on it.
The
but-
reason I don't have any furniture or anything is just because I don't spend money on anything. I should really start doing that though, because it like would probably make my quality of life just 10 times better. It's
Yeah.
like buying new clothes and stuff, but I don't know.
There's a security you get from being frugal, but then there's a comfort you get from not being frugal, and like,
Yeah.
it's really scary to go from one end of that scale to the other because it's so hard to be in the middle of it.
Yeah, it really
Like, once
is.
you
Like,
start
once
spending,
yeah,
you
it's
can't
over.
stop. You're like, dude, now I can get this, and this goes with this, so I'm gonna get this too. And next thing you know, you've
That's-
spent hundreds of dollars that you could have saved just by like existing the way you were before.
Yeah, that's the exact reason I haven't bought like a new pair of daily driver shoes in the past like 4 years. Because I'm still wearing the ones I was wearing in like sophomore year of high school, and they're a little beat,
Yeah,
to say the least.
I bought so many shoes. Aubrey is a shoe head, sneakerhead kind of person. She loves buying shoes, and she would always be like, if we ever went to a store with shoes in it, we'd spend every minute we could looking at every shoe in the store, men's and women's shoes. And she would always be like, do you think this is cool? This is so cool. And I would always be like, yeah, that is really cool. And like, either she would get me that shoe because I thought it was cool as a gift, like for my birthday or Christmas or something, or
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck, I need this because it's so cool. And then now I have a bunch of shoes that I've either worn once or haven't even worn. Spending money is a trap.
It really is.
It's
yeah.
such a trap.
Sometimes good though.
Yeah, it's nice
like-
to like
I spend money on like my car. Like I put new tires on it, and like
Sure.
brakes recently. But I don't know. Something about buying furniture to me is just like I don't want to do it.
it's such a boring purchase.
It really is.
It's such a
but-
grown up, like not exciting thing to do. It's like, I'm gonna buy a table
yeah.
to eat
like-
dinner at. Like that's such a boring thing to do.
What I really need is a dresser because
Dressers are
Yeah.
nice.
I need a place to put my clothes other than just like bags and stuff.
Yeah, dresser is I would recommend spending money on a dresser. You don't have to get an expensive dresser. I've got a cheap ass
Yeah.
particle board dresser that I've had since fucking 2012 probably, and I'm still using it.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't fallen apart, and it holds all my clothes, so I'm using it. One
Have you ever
thing.
seen those
ahead,
Never
go
mind. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
We've talked about toilets too much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The one thing I've heard, like, unanimously, like, furniture that you should not cheap out on is a mattress. And I think I would
Yeah.
have to agree. If you're like me and you sleep in bed for 12 plus hours every single day because you have nothing better to do, you should at least put money into being as comfortable as you can.
Yeah. Like imagine how much of your life is just in your bed. At least 1/3.
Mhm.
Probably more than that in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Unless you're weird and you sleep only like 5 hours and you're fine.
Yeah. You can't do that your whole life. That's how you
Dude,
get. That's how you get dementia and die early.
when I was 18, when I was younger than 18, I could easily just like I'd be like doing homework at like 4 a.m. and then I'd wake up at 7, go to school and be fine. Drive myself there, be like, yeah, this is fine, I'm good.
Like every
But-
day. That shit
Yeah,
happened
but then
like almost every day.
Second I got into college, dude, I was taking those early classes and I was like, what if I just didn't go to the class this day and just
Yeah.
stayed in bed?
Yeah.
It was just like a switch getting flicked. It was weird.
I think it partly has to do with the responsibility shift Because, like,
Yeah.
if you're not living in your parents' house anymore, and you don't have your teachers don't have a responsibility to take care of you like they do in high school, you don't feel as
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
You don't feel as bad disappointing anybody, because all you're really disappointing is yourself, and it's just like, I'm okay with not going to class today,
Yeah, I'm cool
and
with
there's no
that.
one else that can be mad at you for it.
I'll just be an electrician if I have to. It's
Dude,
like, no
it's
big
good
deal.
money.
I know, man. I've been looking at the trade. Or I've always been looking at the trades, and I've been like, damn, what the hell am I doing? But might as well get a degree
Yeah,
anyways.
may as
Might
well.
open doors.
Yeah.
Hopefully, attic doors and not trap doors.
Yeah,
Right?
trapdoors are not the play. Um, at the very least, you get to just like learn about shit that interests you for money.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get to
college is a. If college was cheaper, like it used to be, like it used to be the price of a fucking like 6-piece McNuggets
sure, yeah.
a year, but like if it was a little bit cheaper, it might be like a really good thing for everybody to do. But it's getting so expensive to where it's like, man, most people shouldn't go to college, and most people don't. But like a lot of people who do might not want to as well. It's a
I
weird
agree with
thing.
you. Most people shouldn't go to college because it's
Yeah, I mean,
not
really,
financially worth it for a
not
lot
every
of
job
people.
needs a college degree, you know?
Exactly. Um,
And most of work, like most, I think I've heard that one of the biggest things that employers look for is experience, anyways. And a lot
right,
of professions,
right, yeah.
need that experience. And I don't know.
It's it's not even a guarantee either to getting a fully stable future or anything.
Yeah, it isn't a ticket home as many people
Yeah,
see it as.
it's more of just another stepping stone,
Yeah.
and it's not even that worth. If you're going to like a expensive private school, it's not worth it at all. I highly recommend community college to everybody that graduates high school, though.
Yeah.
Especially if you like are in the top 10% of your high school. I don't know how it works in like federally. I don't know the like policy, but um, in Texas where I graduated, if you're in the top 10%, I got community college free ride, basically. And I was like, why not, dude?
Yeah, I mean, that's
Free
just 2 years of
2 years of free college.
classes.
Like if you're going for something that's you only need a 2-year degree for, so like, something in the arts that doesn't need a 4-year degree, or any kind of trade, fucking go for it. 2
Yeah.
years really isn't that long in the grand scheme of things in your life. Like, I feel like high school was like not that long ago.
Yeah, it really
Um,
doesn't feel that long ago, but then some days I look at it and I'm like, holy shit, I've been out of high school for 2 years, and then I look back on what I've done the past 2 years. I'm like, holy shit, is this what my life is for the rest of for the next 60 plus years? Hopefully, I'm like, damn. Hopefully, I get a job I like.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hey, this feels like the meme where it's like the 3 kids sitting around talking, like the YouTube video title is like, is Fortnite really bad or whatever? Is it like, is Fortnite good?
It's like a serious looking conversation going on.
Yeah, but it's like 4 10-year-olds talking.
Yeah, except this is a serious issue that pretty much everybody our age thinks about, I think.
Yeah.
We're at the age where you consider money and your future, and you just look at it and you're like, that's
I know,
exactly what you
yeah.
do. You're just like, what the fuck, bro?
It's
Oh,
kinda
Blaine
hard
just
to
texted me.
explain it. Oh shit.
Blaine said,
No,
my
it's cool.
bad, I completely forgot.
Tell him to get in here for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, Blaine will give us content. We can
need
ride Blaine.
content,
We could ride
please.
Blaine to the end of this train track. Unless he's like busy.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost forgot today too. I don't know if I said that live on the air, but I told Caleb earlier. I completely forgot. Someone just added me on Snapchat. What the fuck, bro? Who is this? They added me by phone number?
Dude, that's always terrifying when I notice that.
Who
And it's
has-
always like
Who's my
it's
phone
always
number?
that whenever they add me by my phone number, it's always like the OnlyFans, like somebody trying to sell their OnlyFans.
Aubrey content for this week? Not anything that's lighthearted and fun. Me and Aubrey's life have been stressful because we're both moving to college in completely different corners of the United States. So we're both kind of super busy and stressed out right now. So I don't think there's a bunch of Aubrey content. Her birthday party was this past weekend. There's some content there, I guess. Blaine and Michael came to her birthday party. We fucked around. I ordered a small glass of carrot juice at a restaurant.
Oh, nice.
The lady said they didn't have it. And then I very quickly switched to a Dr. Pepper.
You didn't say I will have nothing.
No, because I was really
couldn't
thirsty
hold
and I
it.
didn't want to risk her actually giving me no drink. So I didn't want to look dumb and be like, yeah, I'm actually thirsty. Can you bring me something after the fact? Yeah, there isn't. I don't think there's any real Aubrey content. Also, Caleb, or Blaine, if you are in here at any point, let me know when you're in here before you turn on your camera so I can try to not be scuffed on the stream.
Is he coming?
He hasn't answered me, but I would assume that's because he's quickly setting shit up so that he could hop on.
Yeah. Groggily moving around.
I don't know if he was taking a nap or if he was like getting ice
That's
cream
what
with
I'm
his
saying.
family or
He
what.
completely bitched out. He didn't say I will have nothing.
I did. Okay.
Like, okay, I'll have
I
Dr.
did
Pepper.
bitch out.
It doesn't. It just completely just. I don't know.
Okay, it does get funnier than this, Josh. Listen. Blaine asked what drinks she had. I was right next to him looking her in the eyes as she listed every drink on the menu. Then it came to me, and I asked for a carrot juice, which she did not say when she was listing every single drink. And I still fucking... Oh, you son of a bitch, Blaine.
He didn't even say anything. Wow.
You son of a bitch. But I still did ask for it. I told Blaine, I promised him, I was like, I will say the full line at another restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Because I fucked it a little bit.
You're talking about the carrot juice.
Yeah, we're talking about the
Yeah.
carrot juice.
Oh, you bitched
Yeah.
out.
What's up, Blaine?
Hey.
Were you taking a nap or were you busy or what was going on?
That looks
This
made.
Yeah, no, I wasn't taking a nap. This whole day's kind of been weird for me. I was watching the Grand
Never
Tour
seen
with
you settle for nothing. Sorry,
with
go
my
ahead.
family. I was watching the Grand Tour with my family.
Is there a new episode out?
Yeah, season 4, episode 1. They travel in boats through Cambodia
Didn't they already
and
do that?
Vietnam. It's new
Or is
to
that
me.
an older episode? Okay.
Could've
Wait,
been.
what about Vietnam?
Was one of them in like a? Yeah, I think I watched that video or that episode.
Like in a speedboat, and the other one's in like a lake boat kind of thing, like a British, an English lake boat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Good one. It's a good one.
So Blaine, welcome.
Hello.
What kind of content do you got for us for 15 minutes, Blaine? We talked about me moving here. We talked about existential dread of looking at a future and money as a college-age person.
As the college age, or the dread of
Like, were we talking about like the dread of how expensive college is and finding a career path, stuff like that, briefly?
I'm terrified of being financially independent.
Oh, this is the snowy theme. This isn't the Snowden Town theme. This is the snowy, or whatever it's called. The sad version. Anyway, ignore me. I'm a
Yeah.
nerd.
Hey, that's all right.
We can try to do content of the week this week. We've kind of been busy, but now someone could probably do something this week and talk about it next week.
Oh, you guys talked about the weather, right?
Yeah, we brought up the weather. We also daydreamed about the future of the podcast at the beginning.
Mhm.
Hear us out on this idea, Blaine.
Okay.
We saw a car in half, and we do everybody in person podcast episodes where we're all sitting together in the back seat of a car, and like, you know, the camera's facing the car that we're sitting in.
Yeah.
Or we get like a scrapyard and put a couch in it, just like the original Chinos story.
I like the idea. There might be some
It's gonna be
You
hard
know,
to do. Hard to pull off.
problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be an investment. We would have to work our way there. I'm just saying, like, it's way on the future.
Yeah, way future. I like the idea of having half a car in your room though, because that could.
Sorry, you said half a car, and there's a Simple Flips joke about having half a car, and I forgot
Ah.
about it until you just said it that way, and I'm sorry. Sorry.
Because it's not just an investment for the Chinos show. It's like you could have it, you're just in your living room and still have it as like
Bro.
a couch or something, and it still looks dope.
Have you ever
Where?
been to like a mellow mushroom pizza or any kind of a restaurant where they have like a full bus that you can eat in? Like there's a table in it, they like hollow out a car and there's like seating in there where like kids can play in it or something. And it's it's like the coolest decoration of all time.
Yeah, I ate at a restaurant where it used to be a whiskey distillery, so they hollowed out the vats that they would use to distill the whiskey and
That's
stuff
awesome.
or whatever. You'd sit in there.
We went to
There's a
that
place
candy
like that in
store.
Eureka.
We went to that candy store that had that like vehicle in it.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Caleb?
What is up, Caleb?
No, nothing much. Just
Oh.
been chilling out, really. I want to do something. So I have a bunch of like sticks and stuff that have fallen out of my trees because pecan trees like self-prune, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
dead limbs and usually just like small twigs, they fall out of the tree naturally and just like piles up. And we used to have a big old wood pile out here at this house. It's slowly forming up again. So I want to just start burning it in this grill that I have and just, chill. Be like a bonfire, but in the grill. But that's just what I was thinking about.
All right. All
No,
right.
I'm saying we should do more. We should try to formulate some Chinos IRL stream stuff we could do.
Yeah.
I've been
Mhm.
really trying to think. Just spice it up,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, what's some good things we can just go out IRL stream on like a phone or whatever somehow. I don't know.
You could literally stream straight from the Twitch app on your phone
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, I feel
Um,
like there's a lot of possibilities.
Live stream in the library.
in the library. Not really streamable, but Chino blogs would be cool. They would be cool. It would also be a lot of upkeep.
Blogs.
That'd be really funny, actually. I think we could make videos of like us three, just like we could just like turn on a camera every once in a while, and be like, yeah, just like behind the scenes of the Chinos, but it's just us
Yeah.
doing random shit and like mashing it all together in a video, and then for like 10 minutes, over
Yeah.
like the course of a week or two.
Or it could just be like shorts where we're just doing. It's just like. Remember that one time we were in high school? We were like shopping, and there's a video of Blaine hiding in between rugs in a store,
Yeah.
and like I like sift through him, and he's in there. It's like
And then I
shorts
scurry
like that.
away.
Shorts like that would be fun to just post, and they wouldn't take long to record or upload. There would be no
Yeah,
effort really
yeah.
behind them. I think it'd be
I want
fun.
to stream fishing from a kayak in the middle of the lake. I'd like nobody would watch, but
That'd be
fun.
cool.
Speaking of which, that's what I'm doing tomorrow morning. Hopefully,
Nice.
weather permit. Weather permit. What's up?
Live stream it, bro.
I need a better setup than what I
Yeah.
have right now.
Yeah.
Just
I don't have-
tape your phone to the reel,
Oh, yeah, not to my head.
like to the handle, so that every time you're reeling in, the camera's going like this.
Yeah.
But that way, if you always see when you hook the fish, it's always in front of you.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, like, I don't claim to know very much about fishing. It's definitely more of a learning experience for me. I probably know.
Yeah.
I probably
it's
know
like,
more than you guys, but
Yeah, I
less than
know
the
so
typical
little.
fisherman.
I know close to nothing about fishing.
to become knowledgeable about fishing, it takes a lifetime of fishing, and you got to get divorced by your wife for fishing like twice.
Dude, it's just like what we were talking about earlier, Caleb. You can't read about how to fish and then be good at fishing. Just like getting a job, you have to have experience to get hired in a lot of places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm putting fishing on my resume.
Dude,
10 years experience in the field.
Blaine can put caught fish on first cast of day on his resume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do in the vlog, like a slideshow of the fish we caught.
Yeah, I'd be down to... If someone else wants to throw the clips together so that I don't have to edit this and then the thumbnails
I
and
could
the...
edit those videos probably pretty well.
Then yeah, I'm down to record some shit and send it to Caleb from time to time. If I'm doing some dumb Boolean shit.
I don't know if I said this on the podcast or if it was just whenever I was like chilling with Caleb or something one time, but I was thinking about a segment I could do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like spicy or anything. It's just like, since I'm going back to classes, I would probably just like talk about the hardest thing that is going on in all of my classes. Not each one, but like of all my classes, the
Mhm.
hardest topic.
Mm.
And try to
Sure.
explain it, because one, it helps me to understand it, and two, if it's interesting, you know,
Yeah. Three,
maybe people might like it.
I'm claiming that this is an educational podcast for our podcast host, and we have to hit our quota for educational talk. So,
That's
We've
good.
been kind of
Blaine's killing 4 birds.
4 birds with
stone.
1 stone. Yeah,
So Guinness Book of World Records, most birds killed with 1 stone.
I'm throwing it up in the air, shooting it with a gun, and then the stones are just like shattering it.
See, we're inferring that the birds have to be killed at the same time with the same stone, whereas you could just take a stone, bash a bird in with it, and just keep the
Yeah.
stone and keep doing that for your whole life, and you could kill
It could be
infinite
multiple
birds with 1
years.
stone.
pass a stone along the generations.
Dude,
The bird
You could-
killing stone.
You could do 1 bird, 1 stone, and then the rest of your life do, you know, like 12 birds, 1 bird. You
That's
start
messed
killing the
up.
birds with the
That's
with the
messed
mangled
that's
up bird.
messed up.
I
You'd
mean,
have
yeah,
to preserve that bird because it would rot and then just turn into bones eventually.
Yeah, you just taxidermy it, fill it with semen or something.
What?
Jesus Christ.
This guy.
Caleb might have heard semen. He said cement.
Oh, I heard semen. Yeah.
Yeah, he said cement.
Yeah, I
based
mean-
off Caleb's reaction, I knew that he also heard semen, and I was like, "There's no way that's what he said. There's no way that's what he said." Then it clicked. Then it clicked what he actually said.
Yeah, no, you definitely said semen.
Nope.
Plain fucks birds. He's a feathery. I guess feathers are like bird fur.
Yeah. They're just really thick hairs, right?
Kinda, I guess. They're like bones. And then with like fur hairs coming out of the bones.
Really?
Yeah, maybe have you ever touched a feather?
Yeah, feathers have like a stem.
Yeah, like I think that stem is like bony, right? I don't
Can
know
you
where
pluck? Can you pluck the hairy part off of that stem part and have it grow back, or can you pluck the whole feather and have the whole thing grow back?
I mean,
I forget.
no,
I don't know how it works. I'm not an avian expert.
Yeah, I'm not a. What is it?
I am.
Ornithologist.
I'm gonna come up with my own content for next week so that it's easy, an easy way to ease back into it. I'm getting
Hey.
cookies from 2 people apparently this weekend. I'm gonna rate their cookies. I'll talk about how good their cookies were next week.
Live.
I was gonna say go bird watching.
No.
Okay.
Tell
Fair.
them. Make sure you you say yeah, these cookies are better than the other one. Make sure they know it. Both of them.
Make sure they know which cookies were better.
You know what they can
Yeah.
improve on and everything.
They need to know their place.
And that way they make me more cookies for me to judge later. And I just get
Exactly.
free cookies all the time.
Remember that couple of weeks, Blaine, in high school where we just made chocolate chip cookies and tried to perfect them.
You guys talked about this on the podcast once before.
Yeah, we made a lot of cookies.
It was like too many cookies. Like
As soon as my family worked through that batch of cookies, we were like, all right, next one's up.
and they were like, man, I think the ones that were like too flowery were the worst.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it was so bland. But then after that, we kind of got it. It was like too flowery, then too buttery, then I think too much sugar.
I think too buttery is it's fine. You can get away with that. Too sugary, you can't really. It's just too sweet.
Yeah.
Want to hear my cooking failure that happened today?
Mm.
You tried cooking today?
I didn't try cooking today. I just boiled some ramen, right? And I was eating it. And right before I finished eating it, I realized, because, I was sitting at a table, you gotta look down to eat into a bowl, right?
Yeah.
And I realized my hair had been soaking in the fucking ramen the whole time.
What?
I legit, because I had my headset on, so my hair's pushed back, but my hair was just sitting in front of me, and I was eating, and I was looking at the noodles, and I didn't see my hair at the front of the bowl.
Actual caveman moment, dude.
And I was like, dude, this is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
Unga bunga brain moment.
I was by myself. I was the only one there, and I was like, you have to be fucking joking. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Uh,
I did something else fucking awfully embarrassing today. I was,
Air it out.
I'm applying for some loans, right? Some student loans. And so I applied for a private loan, and so I have to, submit, proof of residency and, state ID and stuff like that to prove who I am and shit like that. And so, iPhone takes weird image, the file type is weird iPhone images. So I was just going to upload them from my phone because it converts things when you do that. And so I was uploading from my phone, and iPhone Photo Library does this weird thing sometimes where you select a photo, and it selects a photo that you didn't tap on. And so I tapped on a picture of my license, my driver's license, and I hit submit because it doesn't give you a preview. I hit submit because it was just jarbled, phone photo file name with a bunch of numbers and letters. And I go on my PC and I click on it and it downloads to my computer and I'm like, huh. And for some reason I opened the photo that I submitted. It was not my driver's license. I clicked submit at this point already. It's sent to them. And they have to review it. A person has to look at this photo of me drunk right after throwing up in the toilet at my last place I lived, holding my head back, and it says mixtures were made because I misspelled mistakes. And I'm just shit-faced sitting on the ground. And I sent that to my fucking private lender on accident. I don't think I've ever done something more professionally embarrassing in my life.
Dude, that's kind of that's one of my biggest fears, turning in some homework or something, because you have to take pictures sometimes.
Yeah.
And those thumbnails are they could be a lie. It's a different file name you're clicking
Exactly.
on.
That's exactly what happened to me.
I don't
Luckily-
even have any bad pictures on my phone. I just have shitty memes. And
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows?
I'm glad it wasn't something that said God, I just got fucked up, and it's me naked. That would have been much worse.
Yeah, all right, give me a loan, please.
Yeah, like they're not gonna trust someone who acts that wild. If
Or
they
it's
if they
like
find this
when-
podcast, then they'll fucking they won't let me borrow money. But
One of those memes is like, "Go ahead, pee." And it's like Finn and Jake looking at you or whatever. Imagine sending that to your teacher, like a, a professional.
yeah,
Ah.
thankfully it wasn't like a meme like, normal people, and it's like a comforting looking home, and it's like me, and it's like an irresponsible amount of like Pokemon cards and shit.
Yeah, it's like with an arrow pointing and saying, "What I'm gonna spend my loans on."
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Whoa, your whole camera just went yellow
I
as soon
know,
as you
it,
brought
like
the blue cup.
Caleb goes from normal bedroom to Breaking Bad episode in one
Yeah,
fluid
I'm
motion.
suddenly in Mexico, dude.
Oh my god.
That's pretty funny.
That's really funny. Ugh.
Is it cold in your room, Andrew?
Yeah, it is cold. My roommate
Jesus
told me that
Christ.
he likes it to
Oh my
get a little
God.
colder, so that is ridiculous.
Go ahead on the fucking piss dimension, dude.
If you're not watching on Twitch or YouTube, you're missing out on that one because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
incredible.
Caleb goes to the piss dimension.
I wasn't thinking about the title of this episode yet, but that takes the cake. That takes the cake for sure.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's much more I need to talk about this week. I think I'm pretty fried from all the shit I've been doing. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the store today. I'm toasted, dude. I just can't.
Well,
do
real
anything
quick, I'll
else.
give you a summary of my day. I woke up. I went to my apartment to check on everything in College Station. Made sure everything was good. Talked to the front desk about stuff that I guess isn't gonna work out with me in the front desk. Then I came home, and then I took a nap, and
Mhm.
then I had lunch, then took a nap, and then I heard big news from Spooks. That I'll let him tell you unless
Okay.
he doesn't care. But I'm not gonna tell it on the podcast. And then the rest of my day had pretty much been filled with that big news.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then I watched the grand tour. I helped my mom make some quesadillas. And she made some homemade salsa.
Gotcha.
Grilled tomatoes from her garden, jalapenos from her garden.
Oh, so it was spicy as fuck, is what you're telling us?
Yeah,
It was deathly
it's
hot.
pretty spicy. But yeah, that was my day.
Nice.
Kind of weird, kind of woozy.
Feel you. Definitely feel you on that. Well, Chinos stepping into a new future soon. TM.
Season 2 coming next week.
Next week. Wait, Blaine, you're coming back down here permanently next week?
Yes.
Next week,
Should-
baby.
Yeah. Saturday night. Yeah. For sure.
Huge plays. I was telling them next week or the week after that, big things are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Season 2 next week. Stay tuned.
Season 2, the cap, what's it? The draw, I guess, the thing underneath it.
The subtitle.
The subtitle. Season 2. A little bit more interesting than the first.
Yeah.
A little. Hopefully better than the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
To all of our Twitch watchers, subscribe. Give me your money. To all of our YouTubers, hit that motherfucking subscribe button and the bell. Like the video if you liked it. Say things in the comments.
Boingo boingo.
To our Spotify listeners, fuck you.
Fuck
To
you.
our Apple Podcast listeners, listen to
Thank
us.
you.
Listen to us on Spotify or listen to us on any
Yeah,
other platform,
Who's
please.
actually listening on Apple
Fuck
Music? If you're
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts, like you can't even.
I just
you
ate
can't
an
even-
apple before this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
If you're listening on Apple Podcast, we're gonna eat you.
Yeah, that real vor shit.
But to everybody that supports the Chinos show, thank you very much for watching and for listening and hanging out with the boys. We will catch you in season 2, or if you're counting total, episode 38, week 38 of the Chinos show. So,
Tide Turner,
yeah, the
How many years is that?
Tongue
turntables.
Twister.
How many years is 38 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
1.5.
simplify a fraction real quick.
1.5 years. I can just do it off the dome.
19 over 26. Whatever percentage that is. That's how many years it is.
That's a doozy.
1926 years. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you next week on the Chinos Show Season 2. Stay tuned.